Okay, so what I'm trying to do on the top is just get more of the seams and not worry about those too much because of how the other side came out, putting the glue down and stuff. I probably will have to get the walls because you can see they're really textured with this netting and stuff. And I've done a lot. I did a whole section down there, this whole front section here, including this, up into here, a bit on the sides, a lot in this area. Tried to get this whole upper arch and then that arch as well. So used about 3 buckets, those little buckets of that cellular clay, and I think I'm close to being halfway through the bag because I've done some before, and I got a lot left, so I've got to texture more, and I might be utilizing some of that because that's the hill climb that you can't make it up anymore, and I'm not sure why, because I was doing it when it was just plain cardboard, which I thought would be more slick. So I gotta probably put some pieces, thin pieces going across a little bit to give areas for the tires to grip. So I'm gonna try that anyway and see how it goes, and just see how this grips once it dries. Okay, so this is what I'm using to go or to fill the holes. It's called cellular clay. You mix it in with water till it just becomes pasty, and then you can spread it around. Do a little in this area. That is essentially the process. You just keep doing this everywhere until you get the holes filled. And you know, you got these type of things too, and so when you take a bit of the material, you can smooth it out so it doesn't, you don't see seams and stuff. And so that's essentially what I'm doing now. I'm working through cleaning it up, getting rid of the seams, you know, stuff like that. So as you blend it over, you can see if I can get some. Just smooth it out and just get rid of the seams there. I need to go get some more. There's kind of a big seam right here, so we can just fill it. Yep, and it's done. And so as we put the glue and the sand on it, it should get rid of like some of the other little things that you might notice now, but as you get through that area on the other stuff, it should go away. As you can see here with the dirt, this dirt was just put on directly on glue, not painted underneath or anything. So where it didn't stick, you can see holes and stuff. But where it is, you know, I'm probably doing overkill by doing all this. But, you know, I don't know how it is, and I guess I should have just tried it without. But right now I have it, and, you know, I'm just cool with the process. So right now I'm just gonna keep going with it and see how it goes. Okay, so I mixed a little bit of this brown to that color that I did earlier. It's still a bit on the, I don't know, mauve maroon side, but I figure I'm gonna start coating the area. As you can see, all that dark gray is stuff I've just put on So I've gone through most of the area, and I'm thinking I'm at the place where I can at least start applying color so I can apply texture on it. If anything does still show up, I'll just have to work those points. But as you can see, I've pretty much covered the whole model, even inside some of the tunnels and stuff. But on this, I tried to add some traction so that hopefully we can start getting up the hills. And I'll put this on time lapse and start painting it.
Wow, thanks, man.
So I haven't decided what base color would be best. This one's not so bad with the dirt on it. I still need to seal the dirt on it. But trying to give you a close-up look. I didn't add the dirt everywhere. I didn't have enough. Also, didn't have enough paint, as you can see. But some of the things that I did when I was laying down this, whoop, that's not dry. This, what do they call it? Cellular clay, I think, cellular clay. Is I added a big chunk right here. Add this little piece and this little ledge right here. And I can now crawl up this steep slope. It's probably hard to see. Put it at a different angle. But it now climbs up there. It still has a hard time climbing up this incline, which is very steep. And I added a few things here to try to give front tires grip while it's hanging on, but this part is really too steep and it pitches over. I tried spray painting this and it started eating the foam, so I stopped. But with the painting, you can see it looks pretty cool. This is why I was saying as soon as I get to this part, it's gonna go quick. But all I did is take the paint, sprinkle the dirt on when it was, still wet, and it's still, I mean, it's going to come off until I seal it, so I still need to seal that. That spray paint color came out pretty nasty. It's like a rust orange, doesn't really look good. So I got to paint over it. I was trying to mix paint different ways. I really should have had a dark color as the base, but I mean, I just did what I could with what I had. So I started bringing in some of the natural rock as well that I'll be putting around and placing around in different areas. But I'm excited because this is the stage I've been waiting to get to with paint. And I really should have also had one color paint. Right here, this color is I mixed the red I had with the dark brown. So it was this crimson and a dark brown. And what I really needed is I couldn't find a large amount of like this color, which is really super close to, you know, how the natural sand is. And these things, shoot, I don't know, I can't remember how much these are per piece. But at higher end paint, it's like $7 for a thing like this, and as you can see, wouldn't go too far. But let's see, I'm not sure what else. Oh, right here in this little area, I had stuck a piece of wood through here to just beef up the sides, and it was high centering, and so I took some more of that cellular clay, also put a shelf here for the tires, and it goes over no problem. You can crawl super slow both ways, and that's resolved now. You know, I didn't try in here coming down, but I've been able to come down that. I haven't tried going up it since I put some more cellular clay on it. I'll have to try that. And this foam I used for the tunnel, the plaster does not stick on it, especially from upside down. So I think the tunnel is just going to be the way it is. If I ever do FPV from the trucks, you'll see all the crap inside, and it won't look nice, but it is what it is. Now that we're finally getting into the details, stay tuned and look forward to the next one. You're awesome. Liked it.